The King of Miami will face one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world today. Chasing greatness as perhaps the greatest 170-pound fighter in history, who's been nothing but dominant in his UFC reign. 17 straight wins, nearly 8 years undefeated. This is Kamaru, the Nigerian nightmare, Usman.
Who has the first question? John Morgan.
Dana, just before we get to the fights, I just wanted to ask you, I mean, obviously, you know, fans back in the building, it's not often we have the governor and the mayor on stage. Can you just set up what this event means historically for the UFC? I mean, does this feel like a huge moment in history?
Yeah, it's funny because there's been a lot of monumental moments in my career, and this is one of them, you know what I mean? Saturday night's a big night, not only for all the fighters up here and for the UFC and the sport, but I think for sports in general. You know, we showed in the beginning of the pandemic that this could be done safely and it could be done the right way. And now we're showing that you can do it in closed venues and it can be done safe. So yeah. It's a big night on Saturday.
And can you say what it sets up for the rest of the year? I mean, we know we obviously have Houston sold out. We got Vegas sold out in July. I mean, are we good the rest of the year? Are there fight nights back available? What's the plan?
We'll see how this thing plays out. I mean, obviously, as more states start to open up and are welcoming people to come in and sell out arenas, I'm not going to do 20, 30, 60%. If we can go to a place that we can sell out the arena, we'll be there. If we got to keep coming to Florida every weekend, we'll do that too.
Cool. Kamaru, I want to start with you if I could. You know, Jorge's been a big part of the story around your career for the last 8 or 9 months or so. His name gets mentioned a lot with you a lot. So I'm curious in that time, has this fight become personal to you at all?
No, never. First and foremost, I just want to say I'm glad to actually have the fans back to feel this energy from everybody. So first and foremost, thanks Dana for making this happen. But no, it's not personal at all. You know, if he's making it personal, that's on him. You know, for me, it's not personal. It's all about business. And he's that next guy that I've picked. So, yeah.
You could only pick up, you know, one win at a time, one title defense at a time. But now every time you fight, we're talking about George St. Pierre records, Anderson Silva records, John Jones records, those sort of things. So I'm curious, you're creating your legacy. Is there one mark or number or record, whether it be title defenses, win streak? I mean, is there something that you have in mind for yourself as this is where I want to put myself?
No, I think I just want to finish my career. I just want to take one fight at a time. And then by the time I'm said and done, then everybody can talk about who's been the best. I mean, this guy next to me on the other side is, you know, he's a good fighter. He is a good fighter, and I take him very, very seriously.
Thanks, champ. Or if I could for you, clearly the first time, it was a tough assignment, right? A week's notice, around the world, weight cut, all that. But you did get to spend 25 minutes. What did you learn about him in that fight that you can use this time around?
Amen to that. There's a lot of things going into the fight that I thought, you know. I do my math on everybody, and you have like these theories and blueprints, and going in there and being in there at 25 minutes makes me know that my math is a lot much sharper. You know, it just, one thing is thinking it in your head, and one thing is feeling the strength level, the endurance, his rhythm, how he moves, how he's thinking, how he reacts to certain situations. So I take that same blueprint, bring it into the next fight, and execute my math. Así mismo. Vamos. Dale.
And Jorge, I was going to ask you, obviously the variable everybody says this time is you got a full training camp, but I'm curious, and you kind of touched on it there, I think, but what does that mean? Is it more than just, hey, he's going to have more cardio, or is it, hey, the approach is going to be entirely different?
Not having to cut 20 pounds in 6 days means a lot to me, you know. Last time, yes, sir, I will be doing that, bringing that title right back to Miami. All the energy I wasted in cutting weight is going to be spent in putting a finish on him.
Nice.
Amen. Yes, sir.
And Jorge, last thing I had for you, and I just want to ask it, it's kind of evident here. I mean, I know all fighters say, hey, once we get in the cage, it's just the octagon and the cage, but fans back in the building, Florida, you seem to thrive under the brightest lights. I mean, is the crowd going to bring you to a different kind of energy on fight night?
I mean, you can hear it yourself, you see it yourself. These guys want violence, and let me tell you, they don't cheer for me because I'm so good looking or the food that I eat or nothing. That's not why they cheer for me. They cheer for me because I give everybody their hard-earned money. I come in here to perform and bring the violence that they crave. And that's the only reason why I got all these fans behind me.
But the fans can't fight for you.
I'm going to whoop your ass all by myself. I don't need nobody.
What?
I don't need nobody. I'll whoop your ass all by myself.
You said that last time. What happened?
Yeah. You know what happened? You rubbed feet with me. I thought you
What
wanted
happened?
to fight.
You said that last time.
You rubbed your feet on mine pretty well. You're pretty good at rubbing my feet, bro.
Really?
Yep.
Face didn't say that.
Let's go. I didn't get the broken nose. You did.
I came in the fight with the broken nose.
Okay, cool. Got it. I want to see what the next list is.
All right. Let's just be honest here. Let's be honest. You got 14 losses in your career, 7 in the UFC. You're 3-3 in your last 6. You are sitting there today because I chose you.
So
I'm coming around the track and you are the first guy I'm about to lap. Period.
Don't lose to this guy. Hey, you just said it, man. Don't lose to this guy.
The first guy I'm about to lap.
Don't lose to this guy. You know, don't lose to this guy. And when you figure it out that we stopped on that rubbing foot technique, you're gonna be in for a long one, man. I'm gonna bust your face up, break more bones than last time.
Word.
Remember this face.
Word.
Word, my brother.
Jorge, I see the BMF belt is on the table. I was wondering, is that on the line in this fight?
You got to be a BMF to compete for that one, and this dude ain't it, so.
Usman, any thoughts?
On what?
The fact that he's saying the BMF belt is not on the line?
The what?
He says that the belt is not on the line this fight.
What belt? there's 3 belts here, 3 shiny belts here. This is what's important.
I want yours. You're right, man, and I want your belt.
All right, last one for Dana. Dana, I see you up there, you're smiling, you're laughing, you're enjoying the fans. How much does this actually mean to you to finally have this back?
Listen, I've been waiting for this for a long time. It's awesome. And I've been so excited for this Saturday night. I can't wait till this place is full and all these guys walk out of the tunnel on Saturday night. It's going to be good.
Thanks, guys.